You get one free reset to age 18, but you keep every regret and every memory. Taking it? Hell yes. That answer ripped out of me before my brain even caught up. Then I woke up 17 going on 18 in a body that still smelled like cheap soap and teenage sweat. Every scar, every betrayal, every goddamn funeral still burning behind my eyes like fresh brands. The offer hit on the night I finally broke. Not the worst night I'd ever had, just the one where the weight of 10 years of quiet cowardice finally crushed the air out of my lungs. I was parked outside a 24-hour gas station at 1:47 a.m., engine dead, rent overdue, phone on 4%, staring at a stranger in the black windshield who used to be me. Older, softer, hollowed out in all the places that once felt invincible. The girl I should have fought for until my hands bled. The job I should have torched on day one. The friend I ghosted right before he needed me most. The funeral I skipped because traffic. Every spineless little choice that didn't explode my life, just quietly steered it into the fucking ditch. Then my dead phone lit up like it had a heartbeat. One free reset to 18. You keep every memory, every regret, every knife. Yes or a no. No devil. No contract. No fine print glowing in blood. Just that cold, clean question. I slammed yes so hard the screen spiderwebbed. I woke up in the same shitty bedroom. Same water-stained ceiling. Same fan rattling like it wanted to die. Same faded posters of bands I outgrew in my first life. But the body, fuck. 18 again. Skin pulled tight over muscle that hadn't learned how to quit yet. Stomach flat and carved. Knees that didn't click. Cock that got hard just from the fan's breeze across fresh skin. No gray in the mirror. No stress gut. No face that looked like life had spent a decade sanding it down with regret. I stood there, shirt off, running my hands over this new old machine like a man who just stole something priceless. Then my mom kicked the door open and barked that if I missed orientation again because I was up gaming, she was done carrying my lazy ass. She was alive, breathing, annoyed, real. And that's when the reset stopped feeling like a gift and started feeling like a loaded gun pressed to my temple. Because I already knew exactly how this story ended the first time. I moved like a wolf who'd already seen the traps. I knew which classes were traps, which professors were snakes, which friends would sell me out for a dime bag and a smile. I knew the exact week crypto would moon, which stocks would 10x, which trends were jokes waiting to happen. So I stacked money. Quiet. Ruthless. Not billionaire cosplay. Just enough to never again be the desperate bitch saying yes to shit that made my skin crawl just to make rent. Enough to buy time, which is the only currency that actually matters. I fixed the easy wounds first. Told my mom to get the scan now. Kept my cousin off that highway the night I knew the crash was coming. Cut the fake friend loose before he could sink his teeth in. Walked away from the girl who used to ruin me for years and didn't even look back. Every time I sidestepped an old scar, power flooded my veins like dark honey. I felt dangerous. Like the universe had handed me the cheat code, and I was finally allowed to play dirty. Then I saw her. Not some high school crush. The one who still lived in my ribcage like a second heartbeat from the first life. The one I met at 26 last time, when I was broken enough to think she could fix me. This time she was 18, working the register at the grocery store by campus, hair messy, arguing with some old prick over expired coupons with that tired, half smirk that used to wreck me. I knew everything. How her laugh sounded when she was exhausted. How her dad would get the diagnosis in 2 years. How she'd stay with the wrong man too long, because she mistook patience for love. How her fingers felt laced through mine in the rain. And how they felt when she let go for the last time. She looked at me like a stranger. Because to her, I was. I stood there holding a Gatorade and some chips, heart hammering like a war drum, and realized the reset wasn't a second chance. It was psychological fucking warfare dressed in baby skin. The real hell wasn't the money or the wins. It was the loneliness that came with carrying a graveyard nobody else could see. I knew which uncle would die first. Which friend would betray me. Which teacher secretly thought I was worth saving. Which random Tuesday afternoons were the last good days wearing normal clothes. I tried dropping hints. People laughed. Or looked at me like I was crazy. Or asked how the fuck a freshman knew shit that hadn't happened yet. So I learned to shut my mouth and wear the mask. Young face. Ancient eyes. Smile like a knife. I started sleeping worse than I ever had the first time. Snapping at people for choices I'd already watched destroy them once. Feeling centuries older than every idiot laughing around me while my body stayed tight, strong, and ready to fuck or fight at the drop of a heartbeat. Better knees. Blacker soul. Exactly as advertised. Still, I played God where it counted. Stacked cash earlier. Protected my mom harder. Dodged the soul-killing jobs. Skipped the fake love. Invested like a man who'd already seen tomorrow's headlines. By 22 my life looked like a goddamn victory lap compared to the first run. And every time I stepped around a trap I already knew was there, I felt that dark, wet thrill low in my gut, like I was finally the predator instead of the prey. But the question started whispering in the back of my head. If you can save them, how many do you owe? That question will eat a man alive. Because once you stop one disaster, you see the next one coming. Then the next. Then the next. Suddenly every tragedy feels like a debt with your name on it. I saved the cousin. Why not the friend? Why not the breakup? Why not the car wreck? Why not every goddamn thing? Because you can't. You get one reset. Not omniscience. Not mercy. Life reminded me of that the only way it knows how. By ripping the rug out and laughing while I bled. My mom still got sick. Different door. Slower. Crueler in its own way. I'd bought her years, but not forever. Sitting beside her hospital bed the second time, older inside than any 20-something had a right to be, she grabbed my hand and said the same words she said the first time. You always look like you're carrying too much. That broke me harder than losing her ever did. Because I finally got it. The reset wasn't about rewriting the story into some perfect, pain-free fairy tale. It was about forcing me to decide. Would I spend this life trying to dominate fate like a desperate god? Or would I finally learn how to walk through the fire without letting the regret turn me into a ghost wearing young skin? So I stopped trying to save every outcome. I started choosing the moments that actually mattered. Breakfast with her, even when I had somewhere important to be. The long drive when someone asked. Saying I love you first. Staying in the doorway one extra second when life gave me those quiet, ordinary beats that only become sacred once they're gone. And that's when the second life finally started to feel like it was worth the price of admission. Not when I was winning. When I was present, dangerous, awake, and done pretending I was innocent. And the girl, yeah, her. I didn't chase her with future knowledge like some time travel creep trying to force an old script. I let her be 18. Let her not know me. Let her laugh at jokes that were new to both of us. I met her slower, filthier, real. No speedrunning intimacy, because I already knew her favorite song. No manipulating the timeline. No pretending the universe owed me a do-over on her body and her heart. When it finally happened, it happened raw. And it hit different, quieter, deeper, like two broken people choosing each other without the panic of unfinished childhood wounds. Less drowning. More like finally setting something heavy down and realizing your hands still know how to hold. Biggest twist of the whole fucked up gift? I thought I'd use the reset to claw back everything I lost. Turns out the real power was becoming the man who stops choosing the same poison twice. So yeah, if they offered it again tomorrow, same deal, same memories, same knives in my skull, I'd still slam yes so hard the screen would shatter. I'd take the sleepless nights. I'd take the loneliness that feels like ice in my veins. I'd take the hidden thread I now carry behind these young eyes. Because regret is heavy as hell. But helpless regret, that's the real killer. This reset didn't make me innocent. It made me dangerous. Young body, ancient soul, zero fucks left to give. And I'm just getting started.